So I'm going out for dinner. First time Lucky's allowed outside. Are you excited for the picnic? How'd it cry? My ass is wet. Don't knock it till you try it. Time to move on from those things now. This week has not been good emotionally. Definitely wanted to spend. I have actually started a book. I feel like I'm fat. Something needs to change. Good morning, Luna. Good morning, everybody. Happy Monday. Welcome back to a brand new week in my life. This week is a little bit different, as you guys would have seen in the title. We're doing a $0 spend challenge this week, but I decided that I was still going to vlog like normal because it could potentially change what I show you in the vlog, because sometimes there's always a Kmart haul or whatnot. But this morning we're just going on a little bit of a walk. She's definitely acting a little crazy today, kind of like how she does in my normal hometown. Still a lot better. Beautiful morning today. Very lucky to have this as my backdrop. For breakfast I'm gonna have some fruit, 2 of these chocolate chip pancakes, which I'm so excited for. We got these yesterday at the grocery shopping. 1 gold and a few dollars. You gotta have lots of butter on pancakes, but look how good my breakfast looks. Considering I don't normally eat breakfast, I'm very proud of myself. Hi baby, mama's finished work for the day. I've never been more happy to close that door to my office than I have today. Oh, today was such a long day. Feel not gross. I don't know if gross is the right word, but I just feel like I need to put myself together a little bit because I'm having dinner with my best friend. Her partner and 2 of her flatties are coming to my house to chill. After the day that I've had, I just need like a little bit of a refresher. I don't have time to have a shower. Maybe I should have a shower. Maybe I should. I'm gonna have a shower. I need a relaxing hot shower to wash off the day that has been had. That's what I'm gonna do. Change of plans, have a shower, and then night will commence with nachos. Making homemade pizzas. I'm prepping them because we're not going to have them for a little bit until we get back from somewhere that we're meant to be going. I filmed a little clip earlier this afternoon of me just being stressed and overwhelmed. I have edited this video that you guys are watching now up until this point, and I was kind of like, oh, I just don't want to include it, but also I don't want to dismiss my feelings because they are valid. We're here making homemade pizza that you can't even see, but know that I am. I've got my pizza base here. Jasper and I love a good meat lover pizza. So I've got shredded chicken, some salami, and then bacon bits, and I've put them in the 2 containers for 1 pizza each, which is probably an excessive amount, but we're just gonna go with it. And then I'm gonna cut the avocado and tomato and grate the cheese and put that on when the oven is preheating, so just so they don't go all yucky in the fridge. This morning I was feeling a little bit overwhelmed. Honestly, it was like one of those like times where you just wanted to quit everything, you just wanted to not work, you wanted to take the day off, and like it's so hard when you are having a mentally rough day because you work from home. Like, I love working from home, let me preface that. Like, I'm so grateful for the position I am in and the job that I have that allows me to have such flexibility. It's just kind of like, it's so hard because sometimes when you have a mental health day that you kind of feel like you need to take a day off, it's so hard to actually take a day off, and I always feel guilty for taking days off as well, so like that definitely comes into play. And so I was just kind of like not feeling good when I filmed that, and obviously I always want to be real and raw with you guys. Big thing about my YouTube channel is that I want that vulnerability on here, you know, because it's relatable and not a lot of people talk about it. And, you know, mental health is so freaking important. So I was just having a bit of an off day, things happening in my life that kind of warrant that. But nonetheless, like, if there was nothing in my life and I was having a shit day, like, it's totally valid. Like, I should never beat myself up about it. And I feel like earlier I was kind of like, oh, I don't know what I was really thinking. I was kind of just like, want to quit. I don't know how to explain it. I'm so grateful for the life that I'm currently living. It's the best that I have been in such a long time. I was thinking about this earlier, like, I haven't cried in such a long time over like a genuine heartbreaker or reason that I would probably cry over in the past, which is just so mind-blowing to me. But then I also feel like because I haven't cried, I'm trying to bottle everything up. There are so many thoughts and feelings that I have keep hidden the last couple of days or weeks, even when people are like, oh, like, how are you? And I'm like, I'm freaking great. Honestly, I could just cry at any given point. But I can't, because like I've tried to cry, tried to like feel the feelings, but at the moment I'm just kind of like hidden. There's no emotions really surfacing apart from like just feeling like shit. Can't really express it, just like I'm not really expressing it very well. I just wanted to say it is okay to have off days, even if you know what the off days are but you don't know what the off days are. Like, it's okay. You know, the world moves and so will you. What is meant for you will not pass you by. I'm just trying to remember that it's okay to like have those bad days or hard days. Very heavily used to believe that I had a bad life. I hated my life. I was just in a relationship that I wasn't meant to be in. I obviously was meant to be in for that period of time, and I was definitely meant to learn my lessons that I learned, and you know, like I acknowledge it and I respect it. But it's time to move on from those things now. I'm just in a weird period of my life right now. These are what they look like. I just want to say that it is okay not to be okay. Also guys, I haven't spent any money today so far. We are having lunch with Nana a couple times this week. There will be a potential that I will spend money on takeaways, but it's not something that I'm trying to do. I think Casper's getting this one. Casper's not a part of the challenge, so like he's fine with spending. When it comes to my Nana and like having tea with her and stuff, all challenges are off. Like it's not even a question. I don't know if that's bad, but honestly I would do anything for my Nana. I love her so much. I'm gonna continue making this pizza. I'll check in with you later. He's using his new tool here.
Yeah, the muzzle on the dog.
Oh, easy. Didn't really work that well. These are what they're looking like so far. We just got to put cheese on them and looking pretty yummy.
Dun 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 dun. Oh, you should fog the camera. Dun dun dun. Ooh. Ah, mother, that's hot. Look at that. I thought that made it work so good. Better than pizza or Domino's pizza. Pizza Hut, sorry, or Domino's pizza. Nice equal slices.
Yummy.
You ready to eat it? Okay, take the first bite. Go.
Wouldn't it be hot?
Better find out. You're more than welcome to give the first bite to Luna. She's really wanting it. Look at it.
Base is a bit gooey, like gluggy.
Oh, my turn.
Okay.
Later.
My ass is wet. Sit, Luna. Good girl. Here you go. Take it. Good girl. Good morning, everybody. Happy Wednesday. I got up this morning and I thought to myself, something needs to change. And I love going on my morning walk. So I thought to myself, why don't I take myself and Luna out and have a little bit of an early morning work stint out in the garden where I normally walk every day. It's not so cold, but it's also not so warm. I do have the sun blaring and the seat's a little bit wet, but nonetheless still grateful to be here. Luna has her treat, snacking on it, she's doing well. I just feel like if I work out here for half an hour, it will really fill my cup up. I have also finally finished my throat pills. I've taken them for quite a long time, a couple of months, and I took the last pill today, so I'm really hoping that nothing happens now that I've stopped them, because obviously I have no more and I haven't heard from the doctor who said that they'll touch base in a couple of months. I'm not sure how that's all going to work. I'm going to sit here and enjoy my life. I'm so so grateful. Such a beautiful day, and I get to see all the doggies that walk past. Only downside to that is obviously Luna barking. I can handle that because she can't actually escape because I've tied her up. This is my view besides the sun. Like, how incredible. Honestly, it was a pretty productive it was a pretty productive time, apart from like Luna barking at every dog possible and eating what I think is glass. Could have been a rock. She was surrounded by glass. I didn't know until like kind of the last minute, and that was when I was like, okay, well, let's go. Because she started playing with it, and I was like, oh, I heard her munching on something before, so I really hope it wasn't glass. Pretty sure it was a rock though, hoping. Today, when I was kind of like just picking at stuff, and I was like, no, Whitney, you actually need to eat a meal because we're trying really hard to do the breakfast, lunch, and dinner. I came up with a little concoction, and I love it. So I have just put bread in the toaster and it's just popped. But when we had the picnic on Sunday, Logan brought the just hummus, beetroot, and roasted garlic hummus, and it was so good. Love this with carrots, but having this as like your base on a toast with some tasty cheese, little cherry tom-toms, it's divine. Salt and pepper, chef's kiss. So that is what I'm going to make for breakfast. I still have my pancakes and obviously some fruit and stuff, but I just feel like I'm in love with it, so I want it. Voila, so delicious. First time Lucky's allowed outside in the new house. Didn't go very far, does she? She doing all right? Come here, pretty girl. Lux, Lucky. And behind there so no one can get her. That's where she's gonna go. Last hour. So I'm going out for dinner, and I know this is a no spend week. My cousin is here in New Zealand from Australia, so my dad invited me out for dinner with them, and I told him about the no spend challenge. So he has kindly offered to pay for my meal, so I took him up on it. Like, I said that I'd still go regardless and I'll just have food here later, but he offered to pay, and so I don't know if that's like bending the rules. As long as I'm not paying for it, I'm gonna go. I've been really good so far. I haven't spent a single cent. I love, but I have had mental breakdown after mental breakdown this evening trying to get to go to the dinner. I don't know if it's because I'm on my period or because, well, sorry, I'm not on my period. I don't know if it's because I'm a week out from my period or like 4 or 5 days out of from my period that I feel so bloated, and that's why nothing that normally fits me fits, or I have just put on weight because I'm not going to the gym constantly anymore. Like, I feel fat, and I know I'm not. I just feel it right now, and this week has not been good emotionally, and I wanted to not film anything today, but I mean I didn't. I've only filmed this portion, a little bit of my makeup, but honestly guys, I have not felt like this in such a long time, because when you're happy you are so happy, and when you're miserable you feel the lows so bad, so much more than you would if you're regularly low. And that's what I used to be. I was always so sad all the time, and then I found happiness in so much of my life, but I'm still so grateful, and I think my brain has been trying to make me cry all day, and I just haven't been able to, because I'm like, no, remember how grateful you are for the life you live. But then it's like, Whitney, you're gonna bottle it up. I just can feel it. I know that someone's gonna say something or something's gonna happen and I'm gonna break down, and it's gonna be worse than if I just let myself cry. But I physically cannot let myself cry, and it's just like, I don't know what to do. Anyway, I'm heading out to dinner with my dad. It's a little bit of a drive, so wish me luck. I also tried to do a bun, and it's just not working. We're gonna go with it. This is the outfit. Probably don't like the shoes with this. It is what it is. Can't even see it. It's shit lighting. My hair is shit now, but I gotta go. I have no time to dwell on it. I'm not gonna vlog a single thing because I feel like fucking shit. Good morning. Happy Friday, everybody. Oh my god, I can't believe it's Friday. Lou and I are just on a walk. It's a bit rainy. I have let her off the leash from my street to another street just for a little bit, and she was doing so well. And when I was calling her, she came back and she was actually sniffing the flowers, and I was like, see you later. And then I was like quite far down the street until then she realized that I wasn't even there, so she caught up pretty fast. But she is such a good girl. I'm trying to allow more off the lead time, but it's because cat, dog, people, cars, like you name it, that are on the street at any given time, I just worry if she's off the leash, she will have no self-control and just run towards them. And obviously, oh sorry baby, stepped on the lead, and obviously I can't control that. We're learning, taking small baby steps. Yesterday after dinner when I came home, I had a cry. I just felt like I needed to cry, but I also didn't cry enough. It was like 5-minute cry. Then I took my makeup off and went to bed. But at least I got some of my tension out and some of my thoughts and feelings. Casper and I like both agreed. We're like, yep, you definitely need to go for a walk. Because I didn't go for a walk yesterday, and I can definitely feel the change in how I feel if I go for walks or not. Even on a bad day, the view is still incredible. She just interacted with a little doggy. Not a little doggy, a big doggy actually. Sniffing the grass is her new thing lately. Spring is such an annoying time because I never know if I'm gonna be cold or hot or whatever. And to be fair, I still haven't unpacked my pants or my activewear, so I kind of just chuck on any pants that I see. And today happened to be a sweatpant day, but I've got like a, I think it's rider wear, the long sleeve on. So I was like, oh yeah, I'll be all good. And then obviously I had that vest on. It was raining, so the walk that I did, which is the normal walk that I do, I just felt a bit hot, and I'm like, oh my god, I don't know. And plus it was raining, so obviously like the humidity was a little bit higher as well, which I should have taken into account, which I did not. But it's okay. This weekend I'm hopefully going to put all of my pants away and sort out that spare bedroom, because I'd love to kind of have that room done and then just never have to worry about it again. I also have way too much clothes that I can't have all my clothes in one room, which is just a little bit irritating. I feel like during the walk I was trying to mention about last night, but I just feel grateful that I have somebody that I'm able to talk to those things about. But I wish I didn't bottle them up, because I've bottled them up for such a long time. One day I might talk about them on here, but for now it's kind of just something that I need to process myself. Look at Lou. She's not even meant to be on the couch. When we got that couch, it was meant to be a Luna free zone. She was meant to be just sleeping on the ottoman, but it was one day where I just needed cuddles, and yeah, she came up and now she's been up ever since. And this one just loves cuddles. I have actually started a book on my iPad, and I started that on Wednesday, and I am enjoying it. It is in third person, which is a bit weird to read. I don't really like reading when it's in third person, but a little bit of a mystery. I'm gonna read that for a little bit, then head to work and probably make some breakfast as well. Girls are getting so antsy because they can see outside to the street, and like they're watching dogs walk past, people walk past. It's so funny. Look at my delicious meal. So I've got the hummus, cheese and tomato toast that I've been talking about, a ruby red kiwi fruit which I've never tried, and then obviously some fifis. Dad got this big bunch from Pack and Save for $8. It was like a whole, it was ginormous. So I want to try the ruby kiwi fruit because he gave me some, so I'm hoping it's delissimo, and if it is delissimo I didn't get enough. I'm nervous because it's red. Very, very sweet. It did say it was going to be sweet, but I didn't realize that sweet. Oh, right. Honestly, I am a sweet tooth at heart, but honestly, I'd say gold kiwi fruit is still where it's at. But this is nice. Don't knock it till you try it. Almost reminds me of a jam. It so reminds me of a jam, but just the sweetness of the jam. I'm gonna start work and eat my breakfast. Good morning, everybody. What is up? Happy Saturday. I need my glasses. Today is a really exciting day because Casper and I are gonna have a little bit of a picnic. This is what I'm wearing, just like a basic Whitney outfit I feel like, but I also feel like I'm so constricted in it than I have ever been before. I think I mentioned on Thursday that I feel like I'm fat, and I definitely feel like this is a lot tighter than it used to be, which is so crap because I feel like I've actually been eating pretty good. Like, yeah, obviously I indulge in a bit of chocolate. I love my chocolate and it's something I'll never stop eating. I just feel like I've been so good. It's obviously probably because I haven't been going to the gym, but my back has been hurting. But I'm gonna try and go early morning sessions. That's what I think I'm gonna try and do for the next couple of weeks. is try early morning sessions, because obviously daylight saving is now not a thing. I don't want to be driving back and forth in the dark. I don't enjoy driving in the dark, so we're going to try and avoid that at all costs. Anyway guys, I thought it was so funny. Last Sunday, Casper and I did a really big grocery shop, and I'm actually going to insert the footage now because I think it's so important for you guys to see how much good stuff we got. So I'm going to put that in now. As a part of the no spend week, we decided that we would do a big grocery shop. Today is Sunday, so that we didn't have to spend any like extra money next week on food. But of course things come up and we may have forgotten stuff and whatnot, so yeah, we potentially might have to spend money on food, but this is the majority of the food that we're going to be consuming next week, so I wanted to show you. First things first is we got 2 of the Just Juice Bubbles Orange and Mango. We got some water. We are having hot dogs one day this week, and it comes pre-packed with everything you need. Roasties, stir-fried veggies, carbonara pasta sauce. For meat, we got meatloaf, boneless chicken breast, beef stir-fry, and mince. Apple juice, bubbly Easter egg, cherry tomatoes in a can, deviled sausage mix, Colby cheese, double cheese and sweet Thai chili corn chips, pizza bases, bacon mozzarella quiche, toilet paper, bacon strips, champagne ham, roast chicken, tomatoes, rubbish bags, dog treat for Luna, sour cream, chocolate, toothbrush, cream cheese, parsley, chocolate chip pancake. We got tuna, butter basil, smoked sweet Thai chili, and lemon pepper. Casper got a prime drink to try. He got the Meta Moon flavor. She hasn't tried before. Avocados, Parmesan grated cheese, strawberries, pasta, gold kiwi fruit, some squished bread, watermelon, nacho mix, honey and soy chicken, stir-fry sauce, Friskies. They don't do Lee snacks anymore, but I wanted to try these. So they're just cheese and crackers, chocolate egg. What are these ones? They're the natural lollies in there. Potato sticks, iced animals, fun sticks, and tiny teddy chocolate cereal. We said if it was on sale we would try it, which it was. Teddy litter. And that's it. That's everything.
Now I'm hungry. Later.
Okay, but in the video we never once mentioned eggs. I was writing our grocery list for next week, for our next week's meal, looking in the fridge, and I was like, there's only 2 eggs, but none of us have eaten eggs this week. We brought eggs, right? And then I was like, oh, maybe I should look back on the footage. Obviously there was going to be no eggs in it, because we found the eggs last night. They were in the car. They've been in the car the whole entire time, almost a whole week, but none of them are broken, which is good, so hopefully they're still good to eat. Like, oh, we can cross the eggs off the list, because eggs are quite expensive, and I was like, well, if we don't need to buy eggs, then we won't. So we've got a very small shopping list for next week. I will probably get there on Monday. The stuff that we're having for the first couple of days is quite fresh, like veggies and stuff in them that we need to get fresh. We're doing a picnic and we're doing a little bit of a walk. Hopefully the weather stays, like, I don't mind if it's not sunny, but I just need it to not be raining for us to be able to go for a walk and have a picnic. For our picnic, we've got a few goodies, so let me show you. We're about to head off soon, and that's why I'm just packing it now. I also brought the tiny teddy cereal, and I do not like it. So we've just got some leftover chicken crumpy shapes, and I was like, oh, we might as well use these up. I think there's about 3 mint slices left in here, so I was like, oh, we might as well bring those. A packet of fun sticks each. Those are like our sweet after our main meal. Some bread. I just put it in the I just put it in this oh my god. I just put it in this Just Juice box, so I knew what to pack. So we've just got our last tomatoes. We're literally on the brink of like everything. We got some butter, we're gonna bring some cheese, and then we have just got the leftover, the last bits of the chicken and the last bits of the ham. I'm also gonna bring, our fridge looks so full, like the fullest it's probably ever been. Now it's just looking like it used to be, which is pretty empty. So I'm just gonna bring one of these each for us, the Just Juice Bubbles Orange Mango, and then just a water. Cut up our watermelon into little cubes. So we're gonna bring this whole thing because we're probably down there. We're gonna have watermelon, and then I'm gonna bring some feijoas and some gold kiwi fruit. So looking pretty yummy. He will be home soon, and then so I'm gonna pack this all away. We've got an insulated picnic basket. It's okay if it goes in there now, and we wait a little bit longer. But yeah, I think this is a pretty like solid picnic, and I'm really excited. Don't know what we've got planned for tomorrow. We were gonna go see my sister, but they have like a first or second birthday that got moved from today to tomorrow because the weather's better tomorrow. So I think tomorrow's gonna be standard cleaning day, because Lord knows our house needs it. Reading a little bit of like I don't know if it's a murder mystery. I have no idea. I literally just clicked on my iPad and there were new books on the iBook, so I just picked it up. It's called Girl in Trouble. Do not know who it's by. Pretty much like 3/4 of the way through, so hopefully I'll be able to finish it this weekend and then give you guys an update. We're just walking in the Ashurst Domain, a big walk. I've actually never been to this one. It's a huge park, like it's a huge area, but we're letting Luna off the lead because dogs are allowed off the lead in this bit, and she's doing really well. There's been a person behind us the whole entire time and not once interacted, which was really good. And she met a little doggy. I keep saying little doggies every single time, even though it's a big dog. She met a big dog. I think the dog was an old dog though, eh?
Yeah, no, definitely a lot immature dog.
Yeah, and he was like all good, didn't even care about her. And then she barked at another dog. We're slowly learning. I feel like the more confidence we give her, is that the right term or not? Like, is that what I'm trying to say? The more like confidence we have in her, I think the better that she's gonna be. Like if you're stressed out about it all the time, I feel like, you know, she'll just run away or bark at dogs and stuff. So we're just trying to give her the benefit of the doubt, and she's doing pretty well. Also been raining on and off this whole entire time we've been walking, so we're a wee while away from the car, so hopefully we don't get rained on too much. Not really a beautiful view, it's kind of just where I feel like we're in the cross country, like where you would walk for cross country or run for cross country, you know. Got a nice view of the windmills. Are you excited for the picnic?
Yeah, I'm getting hungry.
Yeah, I haven't eaten breakfast though, so. Oh my god, those trees look funny. We've been watching this program called Alone, and now every time we're out in the wildness, I always like look at things and I'm like, oh, I wonder if they could have eaten that. I wonder what they could have used that tree for. I'm gonna continue walking.
Cheers.
Good girl, Luke.
Look what Mum's doing.
No. Sunday. Actually here to end off the vlog, but I wanted to have a quick chat to you about my weekly spending. So obviously at the start of this vlog I had mentioned that I was going to do a no spend week, and I want to say that I was so successful. I want to talk about some of the things that I felt, and I'll be real quick with you guys. We have just spent the whole entire day cleaning. We have vacuumed, we have done the bathroom, we have mopped, we have done a whole deep clean today. All we want to do now is wait for our slow cooked meal to be cooked and chill out and watch Alone. I spent a total of $0, despite obviously all my bills coming out. It was pay week this week. All of my bills came out. As you would have seen, we did a massive shop last Sunday. I felt like that massive shop helped us so much because despite having dinner with my nana, which was KFC, which Casper brought anyway, and me going out to dinner to see my cousin, we would have had absolutely no trouble eating everything at home, and we pretty much are now at like the bare minimum of the food that we brought. So we actually did so well. We had a picnic yesterday, as you guys would have saw. I packed my nana a lunch. I feel like we did so well. Although it was a little bit more expensive, we just brought everything. We kind of were just like, yeah, let's do it. Next week should be a little bit different because we are not buying heaps of stuff, and we're not buying all of the stuff that we brought last week. Overall, pretty successful. I will say I wouldn't say FOMO is the right word, but I definitely wanted to spend. The weekend I feel like was not the hardest, but I feel like because I'm not constantly working, I had more flexibility of going out and potentially buying stuff. It was a little bit more harder, but I will say that Casper wasn't a part of this challenge, so he definitely spent quite a bit of money on me because he was like, oh, well, I don't mind, like, let me buy you this. let me buy you that. So I personally didn't spend, but people spent on me. But I don't know if that was bending the rules or not, but nonetheless I spent $0 and I'm so proud of myself. This is a challenge that I feel very privileged to do. Time is tough, we're in a recession right now, so you can't always not spend money, and there were definitely times where I thought, oh frick, I'm gonna have to spend some money. I'm gonna end the vlog here. I hope you guys have a great day or night wherever you may be, and I'll see you all next time. Bye.